I'm going to play a little bit of this video and then get my commentary.
Of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
Passport.
Eh? Yes, now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You are supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana.
Okay, I'll just leave it there. Now, I do understand what the South African woman and people are saying. And to be very honest, I do agree with what she's saying because she's tired of African people leaving their countries to come there and competing with them in the job market, you know, for the things that they need. So I understand it from that perspective because I feel the same way as a Black American, where you have all of these immigrants who come here and all the things that Black Americans should have, or the things that we fight for, these same people, they're benefiting from these things. So it's kind of like we fight to put the food on the table and all of these other people get to enjoy the fruits of our labor, but then they're not bringing anything to the table. So I get it. Now, the issue that I do have with this is that they don't have the South African people like her, they don't have this same energy for the white people who control most of their resources there. That's a big problem for me because you have this puppet African leader that's in office who is being controlled by these Western powers via proxy. So, in my opinion, the bigger fight would be to deal with, well, they can also have their opinion about the Africans because they do need to fight their own oppression and fight in their own countries. That's one thing. But they also need to control the resources in their own country instead of just pointing to, oh, these African immigrants are coming here. Yeah, that's an issue, but then there's also an issue where they're not controlling all of their resources. You know, because, hey, when you have white people in that country who could turn around and create a white town in a majority Black African country, that's crazy to me. So that's something that needs to be addressed. But I do agree mostly with what she's saying. I get it.